Because it's free, so welcome back to the channel. So I took about maybe a bit more than 2 or 3 days off, I think, to get the championship series stuff started. The only reason I did that is because I don't want to keep doing so many car baseball live streams in a row, like in the same week. So that's why I took a few days off, and then it's like, oh well, after car racing and stuff and other kinds of live streams I did, it's like, well, now it's time to recenter on car baseball, because if I never focus on it again, I'll just forget I'm doing it. And then realize that, oh, well, there's only 4 teams left, so I need to get this done anyways. And once this is done, there's probably not going to be car baseball stuff for quite a while, just because I don't want to keep doing car baseball over and over again. Bottle Flip Boy, hello. I assume you're new to my live stream events on my channel, because I've never seen you in any of my live streams before, by the way. Well, there's one gone for Japan on top of the first. There's 2 gone. So Bottle Flip Boy, since you've missed the biggest majority of card baseball, unfortunately, a lot of teams have been eliminated, and the final 4 teams as of right now is USA, Japan, NASCAR, and Italy. Oh, it's you. I didn't realize that. You changed your name. Wow. I didn't realize that you had changed your name. Yep, he's out. Well, 1, 2, 3 inning. Japan does nothing in the first inning. I don't know why you changed your name, Fortner17. Because Bottle Flip Boy seems more confusing to me. That's just my thoughts on it. I mean, if you like your name that way, that's fine. Well, that's foul. Try again. Take your base. I honestly don't know what the signal is for ball. Like, when it's a hit by pitch in baseball, I don't know what the signal for that is like. Well, that's 1 gone. Ooh, they almost got the Buick going to second, but not quite. I don't think he's going to get to the ball in time before that's a hit of any kind. Fortner17, which is now Bottle Flip Boy. I'm just wondering when your next MLB TSP 21 videos will be, but don't answer that question right away, because I mean, you could if you want to. I'm not saying you can't. It's just that it's better to answer that question later on in the live stream, because I don't want to get distracted from what I'm doing right now. Although, given the fact you're the only one here, you could answer it now, so that way you can tell me when your next MLB TSP 21 videos will be. I haven't done box opening videos, and that's a problem. I feel like I should do box opening videos, because every time I pull new players from this weekend, boxes, I keep forgetting to do the video right when I open the box. So that way it's like, more of a, live reaction video kind of thing. And then you see it happening on my channel when I open the box directly. Or I could do like, super quick live stream of opening boxes in TSP 21. That's gone. Well, USA's ahead 3-0 already. Make it 4-0. Yep, 5-0. That's gone. Wow, USA has 5 runs already. And Japan gets another player out. Well, that's 2 outs now. Now actually 3 after that final out just happened. Well, top of second. No, they're going to say try again. Well, now he's out. Looks like he went backwards after the ball was already underneath him, so that's take your bait. You're out. Because you touched the baseball when you were on the base. Well, that's it. USA wins the first game 5-0. So since we're in championship series now, it's a best of 7, which means that a team has to win 4 games. Like, they could be 4-1 if that happens, kind of thing. Because the only way 4-1 would really happen is if they win 3 games in a row and then they lose 1 and then they win the next one. That's the only way how I see a 4-1 happening in this kind of event. Well, I just realized something. USA doesn't need to change where they are going to be because they're pitching right now. Yep, he's out. Fortner 17. I could show you my new players I have in TSP 21, but I'm not going to do that right now. I could do that after this series is done. Let's see. Yep, they got all of them out already, I believe. Because he would be their first hitter, second time through. So yep, 1, 2, 3, and then you're done. Surprisingly, USA won that first game, but not by many runs though. So I wonder if that's gonna, affect either team in this next championship series game for car baseball. That is. It could. You never know, to be honest. Ooh, foul ball. Try again. That was ripped after it hit the Nissan. That's there. Safe at third. That's a triple for the Ford. That's gone. 2-0 USA. Yeah, that's fouled. That's fair. He's going to stop at second. Whoa! Nissan almost went flying off the table or whatever. And that's just past the Nissan to make it a 2-run home run now. So it's now 4-0 USA. Oh wow, there's 3 people here now. None of them have hit the thumbs up button, which, is totally their choice. They don't have to, but it's great channel support. Brendan B, hello. Not much really. If you're asking me what's up right now, not much really. I'm just doing car baseball. Because I don't have a ton of it left to do now, actually. Oh, that's cool. You have that Land Cruiser right there. Yeah, that's cool. I have actually 2 of that Land Cruiser and 4 of that Bugatti EV110 over there. I don't know what it is, but I really like that Land Cruiser and the Bugatti a lot. I will say that my favorite Hot Wheels car from this year, before I go back into the game, is probably the Aston Martin V12 Speedster. That's my favorite mainline car from this year from Hot Wheels cars. Once we're done, we can talk about favorite Hot Wheels Matchbox stuff. But for right now, let's try not to get too carried away from car baseball. And Hot Red Wheels, thanks for hitting the thumbs up. 5-0 USA, just like last time already. Ooh, that was weird. That was a really weird swing. And I don't know if they're going to call that a strike or not, because it looked like he never swung forward. He just went all over the place. They're going to say redo pitch. That's just fouled away. Brendan B, unfortunately, you're going to have to hold off on asking me that right now, because I did say the questions will more likely be answered towards the end of this live stream in the description. He didn't catch quite enough of it to be called out at third. So because of that, the GT40 Mark IV gets away with the triple then. And it's 7-0 USA. I have a feeling that USA is just going to completely eliminate Japan in the championship series based off how good they are, but you never know, anything could happen. Foul ball, try again. And it's, wow, 9-0 USA. That's okay. I want to say that's the first out of this inning, actually. Yeah, it is. Second out. Nope, not quite, because there's a little bit still legible from there. Sorry for the background noise or distractions. Not sure what it is, but this Buick keeps fouling the ball off. Oh! Nope, that's not enough. That's not enough. He was so close to catching that for the final out of this inning, but it wasn't quite enough. And that's gone from the Tesla. 12-0 USA. Tesla's up to 24 home runs, and that NASCAR is 34, so he's only 10 behind him now. Nope, that's not quite. And he'll go to 2. And the pitcher must not have realized that he thought it was an out, and it's clearly not an out quite yet. Now, given the fact that it's already 12-0, if USA scores 8 more runs, they automatically win this game. That's fair. And they reload the bases to make it 13-0 USA. Even though they are the home team, technically if the other team doesn't score, you could say 13-0 or 0-13. Doesn't really matter at that rate. Tesla's gone. Second home run in this game. 17-0 USA now is the score, by the way. They do have 2 outs, though. Keep that in mind. So I doubt they'll score 20 or more runs to win. I mean, they could score 21 runs, but the only way they would do that is if they get another grand slam before 3 single home runs happen or a 3-run home run happens. Sorry, just quick cough, and oh, don't worry, I'm fine, by the way. If anyone's asking about, health or whatever, I am A-okay, because if I wasn't okay, I would not be doing these live streams right now, by the way. Just thought I'd let everyone know. Yeah, 4-4-2 is not going to go anywhere that time, because if he did, he would have been out. That's game. Because at this rate, I just don't see a way for Japan to come back and win. Well, it's now time for USA to hit first, which is weird because it's like as soon as they hit in the bottom of the inning, they're now hitting again already. However, it is going to be different though, because this time they really, really are the away team though. Nissan's playing second, the Land Cruiser's back to third again. Seems like these two just switch spots more often than not. I don't think I've ever had this Land Cruiser be pitcher or catcher or first baseman in car baseball, as far as I'm aware. It's a good thing he's third base because he has a pretty big underbody to get cars called out. Tesla goes to second already. He already knew he was out. Oh, but he holds on to the baseball too long, and that's going to be a sacrifice fly, and both runners will advance. What was the car thinking then? He has it out, and he could have easily turned a double or triple play, and he just didn't pay attention to it. And USA will score, and it's 1-0 all of a sudden. I don't know what's going on or what's happening, but someone apparently removed their thumbs up, and don't understand why that happened. But if that's for a different reason, that's fine. But I'm not trying to say I need to know reasons why people hit the thumbs up and then decide to once they do move their thumbs up away and take it completely off the thumbs up thing for this live stream. I don't need to get into details about that because I don't want to make people upset or anything like that. Three nothing USA. Ooh, that Land Cruiser's kind of hurt after those after it hit him, and then that car runs into him. They're gonna say that's the car's first warning, and that's the yellow Ford. So the Mark IV in yellow race car has a warning for running into a player. It has one warning for unsportsmanlike conduct for tackling or injuring a player on the field. And that's the second out. That's okay, Brandon B. Just thought I'd let you know that for next time. That I feel like a majority of people, when they join in live streams, they don't pay attention to your descriptions, and I feel like they should more often, because then they'll be like, oh, this is the best time to ask questions and stuff. Well, USA's only ahead by 3. I think Japan could do something. I mean, I know they can. If USA wins this, they're only one more win away from going to the Car Baseball World Series against either Italy or NASCAR. No, he does not catch it, and the Nissan's going to be on board for Japan with a base hit single. That's fair, but they're not going to have anyone go to third because he would have been out at that rate. Oh, and he's out going to third, but the Toyota advances to second, though. Wow. I was not expecting that to happen. So they get a double play on that play somehow, and the 4-4-2 gets one of the outs, and then technically he gets the second out because the third baseman didn't do anything, nor did the second base really. So that's technically a double play for the pitcher then, because there were no other players in that active area at the time, and the ball was closer to the pitcher anyways. It couldn't be the baseman because none of them moved, so yeah. Nope. And he's going to score. Out. You're out going to third. They give up a run, but they get the final out there, so it's now 3-1. So Japan does score in this game, 3-1. That doesn't mean the game's over. And since it's a low-scoring game, we are going to bottom with the second, by the way. Just thought I'd let everyone know that for this game. Did he hit it? Not quite enough. He did hit it that time for sure. And he's going to cruise into third safely with the triple because the Honda could not get to him in time. And obviously he didn't get back to the pitcher's man until he was at third. He was trying to throw him out going to third, so that way it would have been an out. And the car technically did not ever stop, so they can't call it an error. They would have had he overthrown it. It's 4-1, by the way, now. How about 6-1? And that's 1 gone. That's 2 gone. That's 3 gone. Oh, turning over.
Yeah.
Well, it's 7-1, runner on third. Yeah, he's not going anywhere, because that's way not far enough hit to have him advance. So it's still 7-1, bottom of second, 2 outs. This could be the final out. Nope, it's not. And the runner will score. And he throws it the wrong way, and that run's going to score. I don't think he stopped until the error had happened, so they're going to call that a triple and a 1-base error, and the score is now 7-3, actually. Japan could win. Ooh, that's just fouled away. That's gone. Wow, the worst human card baseball is making a comeback, surprisingly. Ooh, strike 1. Strike 2. 7-3, 7-5. Seven to 6. They had to make sure they touched the base when they scored, because apparently in baseball of any kind, toy cars or real life, if you don't touch a base during a home run, you're automatically out because you missed a base. So he had to go back to do that just to make sure he did. And if he didn't, that would have been game over. But it's now 7 to 6. And that was the closest game ever. USA almost gave up a loss, and their perfect season would have been over completely. That's right. USA has not lost a single game. So at this rate, you would think they're, Car Baseball Championship Series material. But given the fact that you just saw what happened, they won by 1 run. Anything can happen. They are probably really glad that he caught that for the final out. Had he not done that in time, that probably would have been a hit of some kind. Excuse me, just getting our new setup ready to go for card baseball, because some players want to play a different position in this game now. Alright, so final game. Yes, that's true. That's going to be called a base hit. That's gone. 3-0 USA. Just need to check records there really quickly. USA, if they win this game, they will be 17-0. Just realized that now. I literally had just realized that. Yes, they do. But for now, let's not talk about that, please, because I'm trying to focus on car baseball. Sorry I'm saying that, but since you're new here, Linda Dishonest, please just letting you know for next time if you're in one of my live streams, just realize that if you're not talking to someone in specific, you're talking to everyone in the chat group, including me. And there are other people in the chat group who may or may not know who your channel name is, or Northeast Ohio Diecast and Treasures channel name is. Now, majority of people who have seen my streams in the past, they obviously know who he is, who I'm talking about right now, because I've watched a lot of his videos. But more of the point, just heads up warning, I'm Linda Dishonest. Try to check the live stream description before you pop in there and start talking about stuff, because like I just said a few seconds or minutes ago, you need to be aware that you're not talking to just yourself. You're talking to everyone else in the chat and me as well at the same time. So yeah, if you're not messaging someone there specific saying, hey, I'm talking to so-and-so in the chat feature, then you're talking to everyone here as well as me. But if you say you're just talking to only me, then I'll know that it's a back and forth conversation. Try to save it for later, please. Because then later on in the live stream, I'll have plenty of time to answer questions about cars and stuff. Just a heads up warning for anyone who just shows up at random times during my live streams. Please be aware of what's happening and try not to distract the host of the live stream, because it'll throw them off their balance of what they are trying to get done or achieve in their live stream. And it's just not nice to do that. And that's why I always try to hold my questions towards the end of my live stream, because I have a main event or two happening, possibly more, depending on what I do in the live stream. USA hasn't scored yet. Yeah, exactly, Hot Red Reels. Let's play some ball. Car baseball, that is. So, now that I think about it, since we're down to the final four teams, I'm wanting everyone to think who's going to get to the Car Baseball World Series and win it. Will it be USA, Japan, Italy, NASCAR, and then who do you think is going to win this Car Baseball World Series? I know at this rate you're all thinking USA is going to advance because they probably will more likely than not, but based off that previous game, Japan could rattle and shake stuff up and cause them to lose a game. You never know. Nope, that's not quite a no. Although he just ran into the pitcher to cause an out. Wow. They're going to review that to see if it is an out or not. No, they're saying he's going to be safe at first because the car ran into him, and that was after the ball was already hit. Had he done it beforehand, he would have been considered out. Yep, safe at first is Tesla. That out is not going to be called, and the only reason is because he bumped into him after he was moving to the next base. And that was after the Tesla had already hit the ball. So therefore, safe is the call on the field. That's gone. Grand Slam USA, and it's 4-0. So you're thinking NASCAR is going to win it all. Well, that's great to hear, but who do you think is going to get into the World Series? There's 4 teams. 2 teams will make the Car Baseball World Series. And as of now, I'm thinking it's going to be USA and NASCAR, but you never know. Anything could happen. Diving catch, and that's 1 gone. And that's 2 gone. And that's 3 gone already. Keep realizing something somehow. I have cars in the wrong spot for car baseball. Every time I do it, the cars always seem to go into a wrong spot somehow. Surprisingly. Yep, they do. I was just checking something really quickly. Bitcoin is a scam. Hello, how are you doing? Surprisingly, you're a bit late to the party this time. Normally, you're the first one here, but someone else was. I don't know how that happened. Yeah, they're going to keep the Nissan in, I guess. I mean, the Mazda 3 hasn't done a ton of card baseball, come to think of it now. But it's a bit too late for that to happen. Alright, so bottom of the first, here we are. Japan just put in one substitute player, by the way. I didn't realize about a bit over half an hour had gone by already, surprisingly. One gone for Japan. Two gone for Japan. It's only 4-0, by the way, in this game, I believe. 1-2-3 inning for USA in bottom of the first. They did not allow Japan to get a base runner. Bottom of second's definitely happening. Question is, if Japan scores 5 runs, they win and cause a bonus game. Back in USA as the home team. Thanks everyone for hitting the thumbs up button. I do appreciate your support for my channel. That's gone. USA scores. It's 1-0. Well, correction, 5-0 actually, my bad. That hit him before he moved backwards. That's ball 4, take your base. Well, it's technically automatically ball 4. Or if it is ball 4, you still take your base either way. Nope, he thought he was out, but he's not. No one's out that time. Oh, he ran past the baseball, and that's going to be an error by the pitcher. As he runs into his own catcher. Why would you run into your own catcher after you think you've caught the ball? And then he just realized committing an error. That error could have almost led to something pretty bad, and I think it still might. Yep, it does. It's 9-0 USA. They have just expanded their lead even more to make sure they have won this game for sure. Yeah, that costly error by the Japan pitcher it's probably going to add more insult to injury for their team right now at this rate, unfortunately. Had that not been an error, that would have been 1 out, and the bases would have been first and second instead of first, second, and third. And then the grand slam following it instead of a 3-run home run. Nope, that's not caught, and that's another pitching error. He thought he caught it, but not quite enough. I saw a bit more than an inch or half inch to make sure. Oh, that goes by him, but since it went by him, we're just going to call that a ground rule double, not a home run. It is 10-0, though, in this game, by the way. I want to say that's the first or second out of this inning. Second out, actually, I believe. Yeah, that's the second out. That's gone. 12-0 USA. Well, I think USA is going to win this game now at this rate and advance to the Core Baseball World Series. Final out, yep. Well, this is it for Japan. It's pretty much do or die time for Japan. I'm not saying that I don't want Japan to win because, they are the underdogs of court baseball all of a sudden now. It's just that I hope they can find a way to maybe win at least one of these championship series games before they are completely eliminated. Because they could have won the second or third one, I believe, but they blew it. They blew the second or third one, it was, I believe. Third one, yeah. The third one was the 7-6 game. The first two, USA shut them out 5-0, and then the second one was 20-0. And then the third one was 7-6, surprisingly. There's one gone for Japan. Oh, and he's going to score. Wild throwing by the pitcher for USA. What was he thinking? They have 1 out, and now instead of a shutout, Japan does score to make it 12-1. They just need 3 grand slams to win the game, and then USA's perfect wins record would be gone. Oh, it went under him. Yep, that's 2 outs. It hit the Tesla, but it hit him and went out. They're going to call that a home run because it didn't hit him and then go back in play. Instead, it hit him and went out of play, so not enough to call it a grand multiple. It's 12-2 now with 2 outs. Ooh, that's not an out. Nope, that's not an out. That's going to be an inside the park home run because he's thinking it's an out and it's not. Wow, he just gave up another run, so it's 12-3 now. Nope, that's gone, 12-4. Well, 2 grand slams would tie it, and then a home run would win it for Japan, but at this rate, it's looking like they're probably not going to have a chance to win. Okay. What just happened there? 4-4-2 is losing all kinds of momentum and stuff now. He's throwing it to the wrong spot and just did a weird error, and that's double in a 1-base error. 12-6 now. Their lead is cut in half. He's not going to third because he would have been out. Nope, he's safe at third. He steals a base. And that's gone. 12-8. Youch. They're trying to come back and take a win away from USA and make USA's perfect wins season record on the skid completely if they can win one game against them somehow. Yeah, surprisingly, no one has beaten USA in car baseball. So I feel like it's going to be USA versus either Italy or NASCAR in car baseball finals. But given the fact it's now 12-8, I believe, yes. Anything could happen. Tesla's there. That's not a home run. That's just a grand rule double. And another stolen base for Japan. Feel like no, not really, because they start stealing more bases in postseason, so that's going to be hard to track how many they have, though, then. I feel like USA's probably had more stolen bases than anyone. That's probably another reason why they're here, but I'm honestly not sure. And it's 12-10. Are you kidding me? If Japan wins, I would be quite impressed because they would put USA's perfect win streak season, wins and perfect season on skids right here. And it's game over. USA's going to the car baseball World Series. Their perfect win streak season and record is still on the line. Wow. Well, that's game. Japan's officially eliminated from car baseball. They are not coming back until next season. I can't believe that just happened, but it did. Sorry, I had a bug there. That's why I was hitting my arm. That bug was bothering me. It was bugging me, get it? That was funny. I made a funny joke just now. Well, this is the best time to ask questions in the live stream. If there are no questions, I will end it right away. To go on about what Brandon B had said earlier in the live stream about one of my favorite Matchbox cars from this year. It's too early for me to tell, but since we only get 6 mixes of Matchbox cars because they make less of them every year, I believe, they'll probably be on 2022 Matchbox cars by December, is my guess. And then Hot Wheels is still going to be on Q case for this year. And they don't do all the letters, so I think after Q case, I believe, they go into A case for next year already. So yeah, because apparently some people have seen some A case Hot Wheels cars already. Probably none of the brand new models. Majority of them are a majority of the channels that I've seen have seen recolors for 2022 Hot Wheels cars. The carding package design art is completely different. I will say that. The 2022 Havels card art packaging design completely different from this year's. Not going to lie. Looks way different than this year's. Not by too much, but enough to know that it's definitely not the same packaging for the card art design. Who will join USA in the Car Baseball World Series final for Car Baseball this season? Will it be Italy or NASCAR? Italy's 8-5. They could put up a good show against NASCAR and have NASCAR lose. That would be interesting. And just a heads up warning, the first 2 or 3 times NASCAR has played USA has shut them out twice in a row. And since USA has not lost even to NASCAR, surprisingly somehow, they may be the favorites in the Car Baseball World Series. It just depends on what happens. But yeah. Unfortunately, NASCAR's lost 3 times in a row, so if they win these 4, and then win the 4 in the Car Baseball World Series, they will shut down USA's perfect win season streak and record of 17-0. Instead of 21-0, they would be 17-4. NASCAR would be if they win 4 games, 14-3, then 4 more, they'd be 18-3, and then they would actually overtake USA for who's automatically overall first place, because, well, obviously, yes, in the World Series, if you win, you're considered the overall first placer of everything in that sport. It's like if your team is like not even like, it's very rare that like a team doing not too well ends up getting to postseason and stuff, but it could happen. Unfortunately for Japan, it did not happen for them. If there are no more questions, I will end the stream right now. My favorite car from 2021 Matchbox cars, I honestly can't say what it is because I'm probably just going to have to make like maybe a top 3 to 10 list of it. Thanks everyone for being here. I hope you like this live stream, and I will see you Monday or Tuesday of next week for NASCAR versus Italy for part 2 of 2 Car Baseball Championship Series. Bye everyone, and thanks for watching. Have a good rest of your day, evening, or afternoon, or morning, depending on where you're living, that is. And also, just thought I'd let you know, do not tell me where you live. It's just pointless information for me. Unless you're planning on, working out trades with me for diecast cars, that's a bit different. But if not, please do not say that stuff in the chat feature. Bye again now.